And today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
About to get started here, Red Schoendienst getting ready to hit. And we're underway in Baltimore. The 0-1.
Ball outside.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ohtani, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either.
Right through there for a strike.
Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Stays alive. You look at what the elite pitchers do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park.
Strike
3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
And that's in for a strike. Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. Back here in Baltimore and getting to start, number 34. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Here's Byron Buxton. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. On the ground to third. Handles, throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Ball.
On the ground, right side, Martinez. The flip to the pitcher covering. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Here's Nolan Arenado.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 2 down, nobody on. Breaking ball misses down and away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Beltran should have this one. And the inning is over. Back now at Oriole Park. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Here comes Cody Bellinger. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Fastball in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Digging in, Victor Martinez. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. That catches the corner.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Good job to fight that one off. Second inning here, no score. And takes low for ball 1.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the second. Here comes Bryce Harper. That one inside, and it's 1-0. Foul ball there. Swings over the top of that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time and quickly 1 away in the second. Fought off foul. Now the 0-1. Lindor swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. So up next, Hunter Goodman. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
High fly ball, right field. Bellinger settles underneath it. And that's the inning.
First time that I saw you was the second that I knew I wouldn't mind my 9
On to the third inning. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Seems the breaking stuff has confused him a few times already, and there's another example of it right there.
Yoan. That one lifted to left. One down.
Here.
Just
Outside.
missed.
That's the ball.
Chop back up the middle. Lindor out to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Troy Tulowitzki, the next to hit.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Two down, nobody on. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. As we go to the last of the third. Now the left fielder, Juan Soto. Check swing, went around. That's strike one.
That's in. Ball. Ball.
And a slider misses down and away. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. That's towards center. Beltran settles under it. And there's one down. One out, man at first. Ian Kinsler now at the plate. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Runner on the goal. And it's fouled off. Pitch out, but no action. Man at first, one away. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Did not go. And a 2-1 on the way. This one in the air, center field. Beltran gets under it. Takes it in for the out. That one not close. Ball one. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And even with his speed, they get the out. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Red Schoendienst.
Well, these guys, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
That missed. That's the ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ball.
Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many. Reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Trying to punt his way on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first side of the ballgame.
Albies in the box now, takes strike one. Shortened up on and missed it. 0-2. Swung on, popped up left side. Infield fly called there. First pitch just misses.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. Right through there for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pounding inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Time call. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Strikeout number 8. Go-ahead run on base. Miguel Cabrera. And a dangerous hitter in front of the plate.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Should be extra bases. And that's the third out. Back now at Oriole Park, leading off, Max Clark. Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing. Got a ball right field. Got one back. Got one on its way, and it's gone. They'll circle the bases, and they take the lead. It's 1-0. Fouled off. He was late. This one in the air, center field. Beltran moving under this one. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Harper takes the ball as he stands in for the second time. Here's a 1-1. That one in triple digits.
It's really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, as that's where the potential for damage exists.
Here's a 2-2. That one missing inside. The 3-2
Ball
is
four,
off
take your
the
bait.
outside edge, and that is ball 4. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Inside,
No, that's it.
ball 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Roll to short, possible 2-ball. Here's Marte for 1. On the first double play. Back here in Baltimore, ready now for the 5th inning. Victor Martinez digs in now.
Well, these players, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. We've seen them go down looking several times, just not really showing much fight in a lot of their at-bats so far.
Ground ball right side. And he's out on the tag.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. I just think it's time to show a little more fight in these at-bats. Too many times they're letting good pitches go by and then ending up behind in the count where it's tough to have much success.
Strickland out looking. Here's Adley Rutschman cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Buxton has a beat on it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. And there's a base hit to the left. And aboard on the leadoff single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out flying and lifted into the out.
Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Minter, in his 8th season, he throws a cutter, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Line drive, base hit right field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. That's in for a strike. Minter, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Goes down looking. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In comes the run from second.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that.
Marte throws to first in time. 2 away.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Nolan Arenado will hit next. Ripped to short. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Red Schoendienst.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there and have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot. That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Time called. And a ball and 2 strikes.
No, that's down. Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. Strike 3. Shohei gets the K.
The guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. First pitch swinging.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, but make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Fights it off. You'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Off target on the throw to first. I still think it might be scored an infield single. Oh, great stop to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back now at Oriole Park, here comes Bryce Harper. He swings and fouls one off.
Nope, ball.
Strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him swinging. That one fouled off. Lindor
Did he go?
checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he won around. Rule the swing. High fly ball out to center field. Beltran under it. 2 down. And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball.
And he swings through that one.
Nope, ball.
Drilled out towards left center field. Carrying well. Up against the wall and brings it in. Top of inning number 7. Down to third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Hard hit, right side. The tag, and he's out.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that extends the inning. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Fly ball down the line. Soto really on his horse for it. Reaching for it, and it brings it in. Bottom of the 7th. Here's one. In there at the knees for a strike.
Ball. Ball.
Right side, Marte. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Wood.
Late with the swing there.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Now it's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. In the air, right field. That is the inning. Back here in Baltimore, so he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's blown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Back to the top of the order. Now the left fielder, Red Shangies. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? A 2-run shot, and just like that, they're within a run.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge.
So they drink breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. First out in the top of the 8th. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 1 for 3.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's a strike. 2 runs across in the inning. Over the top of the 8th. Triple digits on that last pitch.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Strike 2. And down on strikes. And that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Byron Buxton getting ready to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
That's the ball.
The 1-2. Got him swinging. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Popped in the air, left field. Shane Dietz takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. So now it's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Check swing and went. That's strike 2.
Yeah, this has been a real important inning in relief. And so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Back here in Baltimore, here's the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Line drive, that's a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
And the 0-1. That one
No,
missed.
that missed. That's the ball.
And that's
ball. That's it.
The inside edge. And a count 2-1. Out to center. Buxton drifts towards it. And there's 1 down. 1 out, man at first. Here's Ketel Marte. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Just
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Low.
No, that's down.
2 balls, 2 strikes. That's down and in. remaining. Tulowitzki swings through it for strike one.
Well, you can't offer that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
Colorado is just one strike away. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Ball game. 3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it.